Hello, welcome everybody. I am RxOliver and these are my friends and we are playing Fallout. I'm here tonight with David, Chris, Matthew and Jeff, and just before I hand it over to Jeff, me and the boys have got something to say. 1, 2, 3. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear
Chris.
Chris.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you. Happy birthday,
My
Chris.
favorite part was how out of sync we all were.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
favorite part as well. Like, keep up, guys.
The most massacred birthday song
That's
I've
the
ever
worst
heard.
happy birthday you'll ever get, Chris, and you'll be grateful for it. Happy birthday, Chris. We love you.
Happy
Right.
birthday, man.
Jeff,
Happy birthday.
you may take it away, sir.
Okay. So previously on Appalachia Uprising, you guys came into the town of Isis Ferry after you met up with your new friend Tadpole Toby. You bought some equipment that we were kind of still straightening out some of the details on. You found out from the shopkeep that like the town has been plagued by creepers that have been stalking around at night in the bushes, and he charged you guys with investigating it. You guys interviewed Simon the Honorable, a ghoul who lived on the edge of town, and he pointed to saying that he saw the devil over by the water pump. And upon investigating there, you guys found out that the water pump had been tampered with, and it seemed that somebody had been putting Mothman eggs in there to mess with the population's water supply. At this point, it was starting to get evening out, and I believe you guys were going to go back to the shop and inn for a little bit.
Well, we were going to
before
see...
heading up for the night, or
No, we left on a cliffhanger. We were going to see what happened to Toby first, because Toby just ate the Mothman egg.
oh yes, he did
I
eat the
ate Mothman
Mothman
egg.
egg, didn't he? Yes.
I was hungry.
I
I was very
you guys stare at Toby for a minute before he starts making like a foul face, and he lets out a loud belch, and he just kind of like burps out all of like the slime that was coating the egg.
Nasty.
But otherwise he doesn't suffer. He's got that super mutant biology.
That's nasty.
tasted better.
It's just the slime that you had some trouble with.
Good thing that not in water anymore.
Yes. Shall we go back to the shop before it closes, before we start skulking about for the night looking for creepers? Kung Fu!
Good idea. Perhaps I not need something from shop. Maybe I could make trap over here.
You could try to figure out making a trap if that's a thing that you want to do.
I have a
How much-
badge in trap making.
You should at some point. I should add that Toby should at some point take at least a 1 hour nap to cook off his fatigue. Like once you do that, your step will go up. You only need to rest for 1 hour to bring up your rest a level.
Okay.
So you can kill off your fatigue by taking a nap at some point. But did you want to set up the trap first, or?
Yeah. How much time do we still have until it's night?
It's like around like 4, like almost 5 o'clock. the evening. The sun is setting.
Or so I can. Set up
There's a
trap.
Pip Boy. The Pip Boy thing says it's like 4:45.
Okay. So I will make a trap and then I'll go to bed.
Okay.
Just sleep in some bushes, I think. Because we haven't been invited in someone's home.
We've not been invited into
Unless-
our
you-
home.
You guys
Yeah,
have the offer to stay at the store. The store has like an inn,
Oh, that's right. That's
and
right. It's a
they
store
offered
and
to
inn.
give you food and bed while you guys figure out what's going on.
Then I'll take them up on that offer
Let's do that, yeah.
after I make a trap.
Okay.
Can I assist Master Toby with his trap making? Kung Fu.
Yes. What sort of trap are you trying to make?
Well, I'm going to be making the punji steak bits, if you know what those are. Those are like
Yeah.
small holes in the ground. Then if you put your foot in there, your foot's ripped up by all the pointy sticks that are inside of the hole.
Okay. So you're
So I'll
just
be
trying
making
to.
a few of those around the water purification system.
Okay.
Okay, and what do I roll for that?
It's gonna be some kind of survival test.
Mhm.
Probably survival and
Either intelligence or agility, I would say.
I think intelligence makes.
I think intelligence
most
makes
sense.
sense. Intelligence
so it's gonna
survival,
be-
I would call it, I think.
Yeah,
Intelligence survival. There we go.
and it's gonna be a difficulty 3.
Also, I
Probably
might argue for if somebody had a better stat in it, might argue for sneak as well, because it's traps to catch sneaky people. Sneak kinda
Mhm.
makes sense also.
Did I roll yet? I didn't, right?
I don't see it on here.
How many AP do we have in the pool?
Ooh,
I
don't
think it's
see
in the bottom
thing.
corner
There it is.
somewhere.
There's been
There's
a
3.
delay. There's been a delay. I'm going to
We have 3.
use a luck point to reroll.
You have the robot assisting as well. You can see
Oh,
what
yeah,
that
true.
assist is like
Yeah, you
before.
can wait
Okay,
until
great,
after mine.
great.
Hang on, I'm gonna move these just so that we can see them. Well zoomed in. Yeah, so what we're doing, intelligence survival.
Yep.
Yes.
Okie dokie. No successes from me, sir.
Alright, so I will be doing a reroll in that case. There we go. Okay,
Oh,
and
there
I
you
generate an
go.
action point for the party.
Yeah, there you go.
Very nice,
So
Toby.
we successfully make those punji traps.
Okay.
I once read about this in a book. They
You can-
fought a mighty beast called Viet Cong.
Kung Fu stops and looks at you and goes, "You can read. Remarkable."
I can read some words and pictures. I know
Remarkable.
this beast called Viet Cong is a mighty beast, hiding in tunnels and creating traps.
Give me a quick. Actually, I don't think you need to give me anything.
Because
You,
of the,
you
because
do
of-
notice that.
canonically in Fallout, David, because of the divergence, the Vietnam War never happened.
Didn't it?
No, because
No, no, no.
divergence is in the 50s, and it
True,
diverges
but
then,
I mean,
and it's all about the great enemy of China, and there's I don't think the Vietnam War happens in the
No, but
Fallout universe.
I do think that Vietnam and China would have been allies, and they might have faced Viet Cong soldiers at some
Possibly,
point.
I
Right?
suppose, possibly.
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
I'm just trying to think of the divergence and where the history
exactly,
splits.
yeah,
And
true.
it is around the
True.
1950s, so maybe not.
Who knows? And it might just be a fabled animal.
you guys did notice that the resident of this house was watching you as you installed this this punji stick trap. Was just watching through the windows as you're
I wave at
digging
him.
up his backyard.
Oh.
I'll hover up to the window. I'm gonna hover up to the window and tap like, "Hello, sir. Hello. Hello.
What are you guys doing in my backyard?"
We heard about your creepers problem and we're setting a trap. So just to let you know, see around the water purifier, stay away from there, the area around it for the night, because we've set traps around it, trying to catch these creepers. We're trying to help your problem here, and we think somebody's maybe tampering with that, so we've put some traps around it to try and catch them. So just be careful and don't go too close to the water purifier for the next evening. Kung fu.
And don't eat any slimy eggs.
Don't eat slimy eggs, apparently. I don't know much about what you should eat and what you don't. I'm a robot, I don't eat. Kung fu.
He just kind of glares at you and goes back in. He has no follow up.
I give my thumbs up with my pincer, so it's like that.
That's some weird,
I'm like that.
some weird hand gesture he's not familiar with.
You think, what is he doing? Okay, so where do we go? Where do we go lurk for creepers? Should we go somewhere where we can watch the trapped area to see if anything gets caught?
Well, I could use some nap time.
Weak, even super mutants. Weak, just weak.
You can you get it figured out where it is that you want to scout for creepers at some point. But you guys are gonna head back to the thing while you plan.
Yeah, we'll go back to the store.
You'll strategize there instead of in the open.
This way, mortals. Mortals, aye. That's my new nickname for you guys. Mortals. I like it. I like it. I'm going with it.
While you guys wait for nightfall to get into position and stuff, you have some time to figure out any mods that you might excuse me, any mods that you might want to add to anything beforehand. So you have like a few hours still. You're also gonna have some food cooked up for you by Mrs. Stevenson there. Some corn soup, delicious.
Sure, you mortals will enjoy it. If not, tough shit. That's what you get for being mortals.
There's a weapon workbench here and an armor workbench. If you guys wanted to do that, and you still had, I was looking at that total. After your robot repair kits, there's still like 246 caps left in group ones. Did you want to spend 150 on a stim pack for all the non-robot characters?
I think it's a good idea.
Stim pack each.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's not a bad idea to have.
Okay. And then I know that we were talking about, was it rum? Was that the
Rum
Yeah,
was
the agility
rum,
alcohol?
the agility rerolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have my books. I'm gonna take your word for it that it's
That's
the rum.
Okay.
This map is a killer, trying to drag it,
And,
trying to move around it.
The next map I think came out a little better because it's not as far.
Oh,
It's
it's
not
fantastic.
a
It's fine. My computer
huge
catches
thing.
up eventually. It's not too bad. It's not too
Yeah,
loud.
it's
Yeah.
the same issue here.
But I feel it. Like I'm feeling it.
It looks better up close. I'm pretty zoomed out myself. And there was that True Police Tales magazine that we rolled. Did you guys want to buy that? Did anybody want to learn that at some point?
That was a really good one. What was it again? What was the name of the
It
perk?
makes
if you take
it-
it?
It's the True Police Tales, and it makes it so once when you roll the damage of an attack, you can spend a luck point to turn 3 combat dice to any face rather than rolling them. And if you learn the perk, you can do it once per scene.
I mean, but it always costs you a luck point. I don't want it if it's a luck-based thing.
I know that we have a couple people with decent luck.
You do.
I don't know if
Gareth has 9 luck. That would be a good one for you, Chris. You should get that magazine and read it and make it a perk. Got it.
I read it now.
Yeah, you can read it. If you buy it, you can read it immediately, I think.
yes. You do, if you want to learn it as the permanent perk, you have to learn it on the following level after you read it, though. If that's a thing that you care about.
I gotta buy the book. I can't just pick it up and set it back down, you know, like they do in the battle dice.
It's a store, not a library. He keeps it in under glass, like Spider-Man Volume 1.
That makes a bit more sense. Because can't tell you how many times I've played Fallout and just read the books.
You're a bit quiet at our end, by the way,
Yeah.
Chris.
Yes.
That sounds like a you issue.
I mean, I can fix it at my end and turn you up to 200%, but just letting you know, because I don't know if you will
I
be
don't
on
know
your
what
stream or
that
not, but
is.
you're quiet at my end. I've turned you up to 200, you're fine. Just don't suddenly fix it because you'll burst my eardrums.
I'm really quiet on Discord and I don't know why.
It's alright. I've got you turned up to 200, so you're okay at my end now, but just letting you know.
If you guys did want to buy that magazine, that would be the rest of your barter value, and without buying any of the rum.
I think you should get that, Chris.
We do have some alcohol. I did buy some alcohol already too, some rum with my
I'll buy it.
capture that one
That's
time.
true.
So
Okay.
it's not like
I
the
think
worst
you
thing.
should. It's a good. That perk sounds awesome. Like you don't even have to re-roll the 3 dice. You can just say, right, I want 2 damage. I want 2, or you can have an effect as well.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty good
So
magazine.
if you've got
should put it-
vicious, if you've got
Definitely learn
vicious,
as a perk.
if you've got vicious, you can just basically add 6 damage to any attack. That's
Yeah.
pretty shit hot. Like
6 damage and all your piercing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Definitely take that as a perk.
There should be boobies in the book.
was it a police detective story? Maybe there is.
It was
Yeah.
true police tales.
True Police Tales. There might be some. Maybe it's like a graphic novel. There might be some boobies in it. You might get lucky.
True Police Tales. Murder on the Gary Express.
They do love a man in uniform.
I need to get. What I should really do is get the Tinkerer perk, because if you've got the Tinkerer perk and you're a robot, you can spend 1 hour tinkering on yourself while everyone rests, and it gives you the +2 hit points, just like the
Yeah.
well rested does. I might take Tinkerer at some point. It's a good perk for a robot.
I think it also reduces the difficulty for repairing robots as well.
Oh, I really should have that then.
Yeah.
Or someone else should get it and repair me.
Did you guys want?
One of you mortals should get it. My perk slots are more important. One of you mortals should take it so you can heal me.
Did you guys want any mods for your armor or weapons over the next couple hours while you wait
At
for
the
it to get
moment.
dark out? Was that?
Not at the moment.
Matthew, Chris?
Yes.
No mods for you
Oh, sorry.
guys before you go?
No, I'm getting all
I
my
know
mods
that-
right now. The scope and
There-
stuff like that.
I was looking, there isn't any weapons mods for my pincer or my buzzsaw, is
I
there?
know. No, I don't think so. Disappointing.
I have lots of advantages, so I'm not gonna grumble.
I'm gonna put the short scope and standard stock on my
And robots.
experimental institute pistol.
A robot can't get this armor. It's defense. It's damage reduction. I can't get that as high as a person can.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in your
Yeah.
PP.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if I increase the barrel, does that
You
go
want-
to close quarters? Is that what that does?
Do you want to give me some rolls for making those mods to earn some action
In
points?
your PP.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. What kind of what's this?
I believe it's science because you're for the energy weapon.
Yeah. Oh, why is this here?
Isn't it science for making any mods?
Closest.
For the energy mods, yeah, I think so. I can
think
check the thing. real
Isn't it
quick,
science for
but-
making any mod?
No, it's the repair for the small guns and for melee.
So 2d20.
Yeah, energy is
Intelligence?
with science.
And then I'm doing an energy one, or science, you said?
Yeah, science intelligence.
Gotcha.
In your PP.
Bam. Hey, there we go.
Is there a
You guys
magazine?
are at max EP. Do
Is
you want
there-
to spend an action point to have the time that it takes you to make it? You have an
Sure,
extra one
sure.
to burn.
You might as well.
Why not?
Is there a magazine mod for the 10mm to make it have even more fire rate? Is there a magazine mod for the 10mm?
Probably. I don't know what the magazine mods do because they forgot to put them on the table in the core rulebook. So, they're-
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for today. That's why I'm asking, because I couldn't find it in the core rulebook.
I don't know what they do. I just know how to make them. I know their complexity and what perks they need, but I don't know what they do.
Should we assume that it just adds
Wow.
like +2 to the fire rate or something? Is that not pretty fair to just say that?
I would see if you can find out on the internet somewhere.
I'll try Reddit. Reddit's good for this kind of question. Or viewers on YouTube, or even Chris's Twitch just now, if you know answers in the chat.
Alright.
They missed a lot of things and mixed a lot of things up in the old rule books for this game, Jeff. It's,
Yes.
it's well documented. But we love it. We love it all
Yeah.
the same, don't we,
The
boys?
errata section is quite the adventure.
The erra-
but
the
I
erra-
do love it very much.
Mate,
I do
the-
love it very much.
The errata could be a whole hardback book for this game.
The errata could be a lot better because there's still a bunch of stuff that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The perk cards could do with an updated version as well.
That's life.
That's
Oh, I
like...
don't know it. No.
Sorry, I'm just giving this reward.
That's
Tell him
like...
later.
So you do some mods. What does everybody else want to do? Anybody else doing anything? I know that Toby's
Okay.
napping.
Yeah.
Oliver, do you want to break down some more junk?
I can do.
Huh?
I can do. What do I roll?
You guys want to kill like 4 hours? Go back to your hiding places at like 9 p.m. ish.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sure. Give me I guess the repair. I don't know. Either way, it's gonna be 24 combat dice worth of junk that you're wrecking. You can
I think you do
roll
repair.
the dice for that while I yeah, I think it's repair is intelligence as well. It's difficulty 0.
Well, there's a success, so we've got an action point. And then what? How many damage dice of 24 did you say?
Oh yes.
22. So that's 22 common materials.
And another pile of your junk is gone.
Gonna have to turn you down, Chris. I'm getting an echo of you.
Sorry, that's my fault. I made it extreme.
You're back to normal volume now, though. I put you to 100 and you sounded good there. So whatever you're doing to fix it, stop. You fixed it.
Is that better?
Yes, that's better, mate. 100%.
Okay.
There you go. Leave it there. Whatever you were doing, you've done it. Aye, 22 common materials then. Shame I can't turn that into bullets, like.
There might be like I think there's some kind of ammo making perk in
There-
Settlers. I just
there-
don't know how it works.
You can make ammo. I'm not sure if it was making ammo or turning one set of ammo into another ammo, but there's a way to do it somewhere in one of the books. Buried in the books
I think
somewhere.
that the ammo smith perk exists in Settlers.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
So as the evening goes on, you guys get served dinner from the Stevensons. Around 7 p.m., the radio that they have playing in the main thing clicks over to the Appalachia Evening News with Judge Jennings. Bill Stevenson has the fine words of wisdom that my father had of, "Shut up, the news is on." To raise a bunch of info dumping here. The radio buzzes over here. "Good evening. I'm Judge Jennings, and this is Appalachia Evening News with Judge Jennings. Tonight's lead story, the war in Morgantown. The war continues on into its 4th month. The incompetent management of the Brotherhood of Steel, committed by that failure, Commander Maxwell, has been doing nothing to contain the super mutants in Morgantown. They run amok through our streets. They terrorize our people. And what does the Brotherhood do? They just ask for more from us. Terrible, terrible. Our next section of the news, our reporter bots have taken some interviews from civilians around Appalachia. Let's hear from them now. Hello, please record your news now." You hear a man's voice say, "I saw a bunch of people held captive by super mutants. The mutants were marching them down Route 100. There was a whole mess of them there, about a dozen. I've never seen so many mutants before." It clicks over to another story. "Hello, please state your news now." "Oh God, help us please. There's mutants everywhere. Please come to Cheat Lake. Save us. Nah!"
They're fine.
It clicks over to another news story where another person talks about super mutant marching people, and he says that he saw a bunch of them like to the northwest as well. So it sounds like the super mutants are covering like a very big territory, according to the eyewitnesses.
Well, that's strange. We were also kidnapped by super mutants, and we weren't interviewed for this news program.
Bill pushes you. The news is on.
Perhaps. it would be-
Judge Jennings takes back over the airwaves for a moment and introduces the next segment. Next, our investigative reporter Susan Sitwell on the war in Morgantown.
Does she sit well?
Be quiet, the
stands
news
for
is on.
That's for sure. Yeah. Hello, Judd. I'm Susan Sitwell. I'm coming to you live from Voltech University here in Morgantown, where I can tell you that Commander Maxwell is going on day 37 of no comment to be told on her war efforts. Every day I make the journey from Morgantown Airport to Voltech University, and every day the Brotherhood has no comment on how they're going to stop the super mutants from terrorizing the public. From there, she goes into some interviews that she has with like some scavengers that she ran into going back and forth, and like their stories and how they feel that the Brotherhood isn't doing enough, and how Morgantown is super dangerous right now. And with that, she turns it back over to Judge Jennings.
Perhaps. Sorry.
What was that?
No, sorry. Just the radio's still going. Go ahead.
Okay. Judd brings up his final story, which is the Brotherhood thieves in the area. The citizens of Toxic Valley region are upset with these rising thieves for the war effort. The more the war goes on, the more the Brotherhood want. They want us turning all of our land into fields. They've got us working day and night to feed their troops. And I'll tell you what, anybody who's not in a Free State community, they've got it even worse. At least the Free States can negotiate. The Brotherhood, don't even give us full electricity for all they charge. The citizens aren't going to stand it for long, I tell you. Someday, somebody's going to do something about it. Thus concludes the evening news with Judge Jennings. This broadcast will repeat tomorrow morning. Good night, Appalachia. Almost on cue with his good night, Appalachia, all of the lights in the building just instantaneously click off. And it is very, very dark outside.
Perhaps.
Hannah Stevenson was lighting candles towards the end of his broadcast, so the inside of the place is still lit and such.
Magician. He can turn off lights with only his voice.
What's his name? Just had it. Phil Stevenson tells you that that's the Brotherhood turning off the electricity at 8 p.m. sharp.
Oh. So the brothers are after it again. First they bully a noble ghoul, and now they steal your electricity.
It's nothing that you guys have to care about right yet. But if you open up the handout section and the journal, under leads, you guys have a whole bunch of leads for things that you can do.
Down. So there's the war in Morgantown.
After this.
Perhaps after we've helped out these people of Ice, whatever it is, we could... I forgot, Ice something. We could...
Ice's Ferry.
Ice's Ferry. We could help the people of Morgantown. We could help the mortals of Morgantown, save them from the dumb super mutant monsters. And an easy, noble quest for us. Super mutants are dumb and squishy after all. It would be nice and easy.
Not all super mutants.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
But I agree,
Wilhelm's right.
these must be stopped.
Turns out these people around here, they don't like the Brotherhood very much, but they need the Brotherhood. If it wasn't for the Brotherhood, the mutants would be taking over the place.
Nah, they don't need it.
Complicated issue. War never changes. Right. Night falls. Where you guys want to try to hide around to catch these creepers?
What do you think, boys?
The other nighttime map is more visible than this one.
They were in the bushes and stuff.
They were in the bushes. creeping around at
People said they
people's
saw
windows.
them. Yeah, creeping around and
try enter the house of the guy who saw us putting up the traps. Like, not just breaking and entering, but asking if we can stay there and have a lookout.
Camp in his house and watch from there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be inside. I think outside's better for being able to rush and attack somebody if we see somebody.
yeah, you guys can
Yeah, that sounds good.
figure out where you want to place yourselves. If you wanted to try, I don't know, you could have at least one of you be in that house. If you wanted to try to persuade that dude to let people wait there,
Let me see what
it will require a speech charisma to do it.
Our pioneer should ask the
I
house.
could use my sniper rifle inside that house. It is a practice they call camping. I am quite good at it.
A legitimate strategy.
So I decide to leave the house and go over to the other guy's house, and I start knocking the door.
Open up, please.
Did anybody else want to either be in that building with him or try to help with the speech charisma?
I'm going to try to hide
I will not help
outside
with
in the
speech
bushes.
Okay.
As an alcoholic, it's very hard for me to talk to people face to face here. And that negative charisma, I was like, ooh, a bad time. I guess I didn't.
Do you want me to roll
camp out
sneak
in
for
the-
how well I can hide?
Eventually, you're going to, yes. We're going to be doing a couple of opposed tests at some
Okay.
point that I'm
All right.
reviewing how they work while
Wow.
people figure out where they going.
So I'm going to try and hide in the bushes, possibly like in that tree or whatever. Maybe
Okay.
even go
Yeah,
up
you
the
can hide
tree.
up in the tree. You got your
Yeah.
booster.
Yeah,
think-
I
I
was
think
kind
that's
of
what I'm
thinking
gonna
about
do.
hiding in the bushes or something. We're gonna try and hang out near this water, see if anyone messes with it.
Yeah, I think that's our place
Okay.
to watch. Like,
I think I'm gonna go here-ish. It's like a good spot. Are these like the tops of trees or like actual bushes or?
look like trees.
Yeah, a mix. There's like brush in there. Like that's definitely the tree line, and it has the most like vegetation. Like, oops,
Yeah,
where's my measure
That makes
thing?
sense.
Yeah, anywhere in here has all kinds of like bushes that you can hide in.
Gotcha. Okay.
We had no helpers on getting into that dude's house.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Not me.
Okay. Give me a
Okay.
difficulty 3 speech charisma. You have full
Okay.
action points.
I am. And how's my luck?
You get a reroll from your hat, and you're at 4 out of 7 on your luck.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 luck point to change my primary stat from charisma into luck.
Only one more
And
point.
I'm
You sure?
I'm
Okay.
sure. And I'm gonna buy 2 d20s.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So that's 4 luck plus speech.
Three is the
Three.
number.
But I'm going
there
to
you go.
use my hat to reroll the 16.
Might as well.
So I'm like taking off my hat.
Can I please enter your home? It is important for the safety of this town.
Okay. So I succeed, but I generate no action points.
I want action points.
And I moved to the back of the house where the guy was opening his window when we were over there.
Yeah.
And I set up with my hunting rifle, with my rifle, ready to attack whenever danger approaches.
Sounds good. Get in there.
Okay.
Wilhelm and Toby can move to their respective hiding places. I say
Yeah.
Toby, I meant Gary.
Yeah. Gary?
Okay.
Gary!
Come with me, wise one.
Gary.
Are you coming to hide?
Yeah. I think so.
I'm going to
Seems like a
attempt
good
to
idea.
hide in this tree.
Yeah. Gary!
get.
Kiss me once and kiss me
Me
twice.
twice, then kiss me once again.
Yo, jiggity yo. She loves it. I'm pretty sure I can't say that.
Just thinking how funny it would have been if we sang the happy birthday song in Gary.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Gary.
Yeah.
It would have been exactly the same. The name would have been Gary, because Gary just says Gary instead of names and things and beings. I've also thought about this. He is a vault dweller, so is it a Gary? Or is it a Pit Gary? Or is it a Gary boy?
Gary Boy. I think Gary Boy makes sense.
Gary boy.
don't
I
know
like
why.
Pip Gary too. Pip Gary is pretty good.
I think I prefer Gary Boy, but Pip Gary works also. But I think I prefer Gary Boy. It's Gary Boy.
Yeah.
Well, I think technically, canonically speaking, it is a Gary because
Absolutely.
Pit is a thing and
And
boy
so's
is
a
also a
boy.
thing.
But he uses it for nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Though he uses it for all three, so it could.
Chris, can you-
by his logic, it could just be a Gary.
Chris, can you move Gary to where he's Garying?
Oh. I haven't looked at the map once, mate. I've been fucking about with my mic.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with your mic. We can hear your breathing really loud now. That's worse.
Sound like my
Thanks.
pugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pug noises.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I don't even know
while
where the
Chris is figuring out where Gary's going, I'll let you guys figure out which order we want to do these in. Do you
Okay.
want? So we're gonna do two opposed checks here. There's gonna be your stealth versus their like perception, and like your perception versus their stealth. Just to see if like anybody who sees who when.
Mhm.
So we're gonna do two group opposed tests here. So I'll let you decide if you want to do the test for you hiding from them first or them hiding from you first.
They're all gonna hide from us.
Yeah, but which test do we want to do first?
I think us hiding first would be good. We can see
Yeah,
what's
okay.
going on.
How many action points do we have? 3. Okay. I'm gonna spend
Plus
1
one.
on my roll then.
So it's gonna be a group test here.
Group test, right? Okay.
Okay.
So,
And,
how
your-
are we at agility sneak, folks? I've got 10 agility and 3 sneak, so I've got 13, but it's not a tagged skill.
Let's see. For sneak, I think I made my attack skill. Yeah, I've got 3 and it's attack skill, so it'll be out. And I got 10 to agility, so 13 with
I've-
tag.
Yeah, that's
I've got a
definitely you.
14. I've got a 14 in sneak with attack, and a 10 in agility, so a 14.
Damn.
Ooh, yours is even better. Yeah, yours is really good.
So I
That's
need
the
to
one.
do a sneak roll.
So this one is gonna be you guys setting the difficulty for them. So you get to roll all of your stuff first, and that's the number that these guys are gonna need to beat in order to spot you.
I'm gonna buy 1 additional d20 for this.
There's 3 action points. Buy 2.
All right, I'm gonna. But then nobody has any action points left. But
Right.
sure.
No, I suppose. We can always buy them for extra dice, though.
You may get them from these guys from detecting these guys if they don't
That's
sneak very well.
True. Okay, so it's an agility sneak. Sneak. There we go. Let's roll.
Yeah,
Wow, that's pretty
Can't-
good.
That's a very
can't
nice.
argue
that's
with
a,
that.
It's a very nice roll.
I mean,
Everybody else gets to throw an
You
assist
get
on
to
that.
throw an assist as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sneak
Let's
agility.
Yes.
set this difficulty. I think you guys are gonna be hidden.
Think so, eh?
We are.
There's mine. There you go.
Oh my god,
It's
two
another
more.
2.
Awesome. A sneak
I
agility
fuck
from
Scar.
Gary.
Yeah.
I can't find my token to click it. Is there a
It's
thing
down in
that
the
I
shop.
can do on?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Will assist. What is it? Fucking
Sneak agility.
sneak.
Yes.
We've got 9 successes so far.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's awesome.
There we go.
I'm gonna.
Let's hope we can
Give
spot
you
him as well
a-
as we can hide from him.
I'll lock to change that to luck and do sneak luck.
Okay.
Shouldn't have done that. Thought I had 9 luck.
Yeah, your stat. You should be
Yeah,
rolling. You should be rolling
is
off your
the-
stat, which is 9. Your stat should always stay 9. So
His
when
agility is 9 too.
So
I don't know why it said that for you. I thought you had points in sneak too. Yeah, you also have points in sneak. I don't know what's up with that. That's all wrong.
yeah, it's got
Let
points
me
in
let me
sneak.
try it just as a sneak agility. Let's try that.
And it does say 9 luck on your sheet. I can see your sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just opened it to look at it to make sure.
Your agility's 9 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try again. See if you can
That's
increase.
more
Yeah,
like
there you
it.
go. Yeah.
Is that 10
All right.
successes?
Yo.
So weird. So weird.
I
that
might
it went-
I think
might burn a bunch of these action points.
Jeff, I think there's a maximum difficulty on rolls of 5. I don't think it goes above 5.
I
think
don't
it can.
I won't argue.
Yeah.
I mean,
Opposed rolls are definitely a
You could
thing.
argue that it's an opposed roll, and it could because it's
Yeah.
an opposed roll. But I mean, I don't feel like from what I get from the game, I feel like 5 is the maximum difficulty on anything.
Yeah.
David agrees.
So, yeah, exactly. I mean, the difficulty is is 5. That's the max.
So if
But
if
everything
5
else
is the
would
max
generate it.
difficulty, then they would have a really easy time to overcome it. I think definitely for opposed tests, we can cap that.
Sure, or we can just bank some action points with all the successes.
Yeah, but then they'll just roll a bunch of successes of their own and find you.
True.
Like, yeah, you don't want to half the difficulty of your thing, do you?
No,
Do you want me to?
No,
you
I
want
mean,
me to spend 6
it makes
action
sense
points to
if
roll
it's
mad dice here?
if it's a group versus a group. It still makes sense to not cap it. It does. Like
Yeah.
also, but I do feel like the game intended it to be a maximum of 5.
Mm.
Gear 5 Luffy.
Nice.
That's right,
Chris,
you're
We're
nice.
gonna
Well,
find a fine use of my action points.
look at that roll, boys. Look at that roll. Ha.
We're in danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Right.
Danger.
Danger.
Let's
Danger.
Kung Fu.
I
I don't think they're seeing us.
think I have an extra thing here.
I
just gotta look up. I feel like these guys have a free sneak dice that I'm just checking for here. Let's make your life more difficult. First complication.
7. West Virginia. Philly. Oh, can you hear me breathe now? I think I
No,
fixed it.
you fixed it. You fixed it. Your mic sensitivity was too high or something, because we were getting an echo as well. But it's gone now. Whatever you've done now has finally actually fixed it.
Don't touch it!
Don't touch fucking anything. Ooh, look at that roll. 6
God damn.
successes.
think we're about to be spotted.
Maybe.
He's gonna use his reroll on that and miss.
7.
All right, guys. I need your perception survival against these guys to beat difficulty 7. I think you can do it.
Perception survival. Right, I've got
I
a
believe in you.
perception of 5 and a survival untagged of 3. So I've got 8 with no tags. Somebody's
I've
got
got-
better than that.
I've got survival 3 untagged and 8 perception.
So that's 11 no tags. Gary?
Yeah,
What do you want?
Survival
survival?
perception, what's your score?
Survival. Got a 2. No tag. Perception. I got 5.
So it's Wilhelm currently. What's Toby got?
Toby's
Okay,
got a
so,
4 in survival, which is attack, and a 4 in perception. I can always use luck of the draw, and that makes it an 11. But I think
Wilhelm's still
Wilhelm's
better.
the best at the moment. Yeah.
Yep.
You
Wilhelm,
guys
you're
are
leading
also
this
at
one.
max action points from
Wilhelm?
getting more from
Wilhelm.
everything.
Well,
Wilhelm, spend max AP. Rolls 5 dice. And then we shall assist you, sir.
Roll 5.
Yeah, roll
I'll
5.
do it.
Do it.
All right, so we're going with perception,
Full send.
science,
Full spend.
and survival. 5d20. Here we roll.
Love this.
Well,
We're
look
playing
at
big
that, what
numbers today.
What is that,
I'm
Red?
gonna use a. I'm gonna
mean-
use a luck to re-roll that 20.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good start. If everybody else wants to do their assists.
Yep. Survival perception.
there we go.
There we go.
That's your reroll.
That's my re-roll. Yeah.
Okay, that's
That'll
another
generate
success. You need
So
2
we're on-
more.
So we're on 5
Would that be 2
successes.
successes? Could I have a 3? Oh no, it's got to be a 1, right? If it's not tag skill.
Yes,
If
correct.
it's not a tag skill, it has to be a 1 to be a crit, yeah.
Yeah.
Toby
You got 2
failed,
ones
so-
already, so
Yeah, it's true. I was just being greedy.
There's
You
another one from
crazy.
me. So we need one more?
think,
You
yep,
crazy.
we're waiting on Gary's,
You
and
crazy.
and then you'll still need one more if he fails. But if he gets there, then you guys get there.
You crazy. Perception. Survival. Unsuccessful.
We do need one more.
Piece of shit.
Do you want to spend another luck and reroll your 18, Wilhelm?
Yeah, I'll spend another luck. Reroll my 18.
Reroll the 18.
What do you want me to do? Do a roll or how should I
Survive,
do
just roll one survival
dice?
perception, or just roll 1 dice, yeah. Get an 11 or better.
There you go.
There you go.
So I'll be down 2
And
luck.
is that
That's
tagged?
painful.
That's a tagged skill for you, isn't it?
Survival? No.
No, right, okay, so that's just 1. So that's 7 successes.
Okay,
That's
7
enough.
is the number. Yep.
I
It is
dropped
just
luck
enough.
down here. There we go. I go down to 3 luck. There we go.
Let me
Cool.
let me get some creep on here.
Get the creepers in, chat.
Creepy.
Creeper. Oh man. That's for all my Minecraft YouTubers out there. Don't talk to my kids. It's far too
Motherfucker.
much autism in that.
Motherfucker. Oh, that's a belter. Since you're thinking you can't get cancelled because it's your birthday. You're right, it's true. You can't get cancelled on your birthday. You've got immunity for the day. It's like the
I
purge.
didn't say anything wrong. You know, causation is correlation sometimes.
Tylenol.
You guys, from your hiding position, you notice
Ooh.
some figures moving around through the shadows.
Some creeps, boys. Look at these creepy
Yes.
creeps.
You don't have the best view of them yet because there's no like lights on or anything, but they're definitely creeping.
Oh, I'm waiting until
Creeper.
they step into the traps.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I want to see if they step into the trap before jumping out to attack.
Can you actually what you wanted him? Let me see here. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna mark this zone with. I could just add an X in it. Which zone did you want to put these traps in?
Well, close to the water purifier. Because that's the place where they are worshipping the egg,
Yeah.
right?
Something like there.
Works for me. Accidentally made these dots, so. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong here.
There we go.
Okay.
Here we
One of
go.
them is,
Boom!
yeah,
We got one! Does he
one
go
of
in it?
them is going to step in the thing.
And I will drop out this tree
He's
and jump on his head to attack him.
yeah.
And I'm
Well,
going to shoot.
he's gonna do an athletics agility quick to see if he does not wreck himself here.
I will hold my pounce.
I'll spend one of my action points. I got a bunch still.
Oh.
Oh. I think it's safe to say that he makes it.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
Okay. Did you want Toby shooting to be the action that triggers combat?
No, I think Kung Fu's action would be best to trigger combat.
Okay, he's gonna jump out at one of these guys.
Jump out screaming Kung Fu at him. Kung Fu! And I'm going to drop on his head. Roll a wee attack, oh. How many action points is there?
It says there's 0 because you spent them all on
Okay.
the post test.
Yes, that's right.
So you gotta earn some by slapping this guy.
I shall give him a slap. There's one success. But that's a sneak,
Get
so it's difficulty
slapped,
0, isn't
bitch.
it? The sneak attack, isn't it? Reduced difficulty, so that's
Yeah,
one
you only
action
need one
point.
anyway. But yeah, you
So
get
that's-
him.
So that's an action point. And on the damage,
It acts like it
Yeah.
has vicious.
it acts like it has vicious, and if I already have vicious, it becomes vicious too.
If you
No, it
already
adds
have
2
vicious,
dice.
you get yes.
Okay, well, I think I do already have vicious. Let me check. No, this has piercing too. It doesn't have vicious. Okay.
Pretty cool.
I will spend the one action point. No, I'll leave the action point. I'll leave the action point for someone to use. Someone else can use it. Ooh, so 7 damage with. Sorry, 8. Yeah, because it's vicious. 8 damage with 2 piercing.
Damage to piercing. I dude didn't like that one bit. Give me a
Left arm.
body part. Is that one of the arms?
Left arm.
Okay. Oh, you clicked on your lights when you did this, right?
Oh yeah. I blinded him. I suppose I would attempt to blind him with them actually, as I surprise him.
He's got eye shields. He's all right. He's wearing like a cloth mask. He's like wearing a hood.
Speaking of math,
Oh. Let's get some initiatives on here.
Sweet. Did I cripple his arm? Jeff.
Oh yes. Oh, absolutely.
Nice. What kind of weapon was he holding?
Easily. He has a crazy like knife thing. Had like a modified machete looking thing.
One-handed.
But yes. Nice. Do we have everybody here?
Oh, do I need to roll initiative?
Initiative, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just scroll up and click that. La 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 la. There we go. Well, will be its name. I just want to be the one and all.
Wilhelm's got a badass initiative 18. That's a good initiative.
I'm pretty happy with it.
What is initiative? Perception and agility, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Hit points
is
and
it- I'm
strength
sorry, is it
plus
my turn?
luck.
Yes. Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay.
Let me
I'm probably gonna-
drop in a
Okay,
thing.
you do. Yes. I am probably. This is the one you hit.
Yes.
Okay. I'm probably gonna shoot that one because yeah. Are you dropping in the zones there,
Ooh.
Jeff?
Look at this tortoise
Oh,
shell.
yes.
You love a million zones, Jeff, eh?
I love
Yeah,
them.
he really
You
does.
love a
They-
small
they-
zone, like...
Yes, I do. They feel Fallout.
I think
Feels
you're
like
right.
the real Fallout combat.
Honestly, I think you're right. More smaller
there they go,
zones,
okay.
like, is the way to
Oh
go.
my.
Mm-hmm.
Because with
Be
big...
grenade burst radius sized.
Yeah, because with huge zones,
oh,
it
wow,
doesn't
yeah,
make sense
oh.
for the range of the weapons, also.
True.
All right, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna move
It also
here.
helps
That's
make this
cool
whole
here.
area just larger.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I also like the colors. They're like difficult terrain and normal terrain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's sharp with it. I like
Yeah,
it.
look at
Nice
that.
production, Jeff.
Yeah.
Nice production.
Nice production.
Also, it kind of looks like a
the
little
difficult
yellow
terrain
heart in
is
the middle of the
obviously
green.
the pond that this thing is in.
Yeah, so it kind of looks like a little yellow heart in the middle of the green. Also, it kind of looks like a tortoise shell, which is pretty fucking cool. Also,
Yes.
it's cool on many levels,
I like
Jeff.
turtles.
I like
I mean-
turtles too.
I like turtles.
I also like turtles.
It's cool on many levels, Jeff. I commend you for your zone work and your map.
Wait-
They go nice
Wait
together.
till you go to the other place and see all the zones there.
I like turtles.
I can't wait to run
excited.
around the world.
So Wilhelm, you're moving there, and then you're shooting somebody with something.
Yeah, shoot.
How's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one that
I like
is by Kung Fu
turtles.
because
Okay.
it's the only one I can hit with this rifle.
You like Tylenol, Chris?
Not Tylenol. No. Oh god, too soon.
It's never too soon,
Yeah.
mate.
I like turtles.
Did that pull it up?
I like
Fine.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I'm elderly, according to fucking Wilhelm. If you're my age, you love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So if you're elderly, according to this guy,
Wow, wow, wow.
shut up.
Oh, there it goes. It was like taking a minute to load for a second. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're hitting.
I think the whole internet is broke right now.
Really?
My internet has
Yeah.
been shit in the world.
That's pretty good, right?
Like,
Yeah, you can give me
mobile
damage on that
internet
guy.
has been bad. But PC internet, bad.
Bam. It was on his body, but that doesn't matter too much. We don't have any AP, right? Do we?
I think there was one in the pool.
Yeah, I
is the first
generated
extra
one. I
attack
didn't
one, or
use
is it two?
There should be one.
The first extra dice is one thing. Or what was your
Oh,
question? I'm sorry.
it's 1 out of
Extra
6.
attack.
Extra attack is 2.
Okay, then that's good enough. That's good. I'll just reduce my ammo and then be done with it. That's my turn. Right.
Okay.
I wish it's reduce the ammo on that. Okay.
Uh,
Well, that's my fault. That's my bad. That's the fault.
you think you could make the action points smaller, the tokens smaller, Jeff?
I can do that.
Cool, because I'm zoomed right in, so
Sweet.
just make them token size. Or, yeah, aye, perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Put them in the lake that you can hover over if you want to.
Much more manageable like that, mate. Thank you. Especially
I made them huge for when the map was huge.
Yeah, perfect. But I'm zoomed in now. So
This
I'm happy to see that.
this dude is gonna step up, and he's gonna yell to the other two. Go to the temple quickly! We must not let them interfere. And he's gonna pull out a double barrel shotgun and try to blast kung fu with it.
Kung fu
To the temple.
Yeah,
you are going nowhere, son.
I'll spend a couple of extra, spend a couple of AP.
You better. You better. Still not. It's not good enough. Try harder.
Didn't get there. This dude doesn't have the small gun. He has small guns tagged. I don't know why it doesn't show up without the check. That's strange. But he does have 2 successes because he's got it tagged.
Oh.
I can't re-roll for any more, but blam. That's cool. He is going to do the total of 8 damage before your reduction to
My left arm.
Whatever.
I'll take 1. On arm 1. Which is my pincer arm.
This is it's got vicious, so this is 8 damage that before.
Oh yeah, it's vicious. Shit. So it's 8 damage before reduction. So it's 5 damage on my pincer arm.
And then it's gonna do the spread on you a little bit.
Oh boy.
So it's gonna do 4 damage to a bunch of other spots. It's gonna do 4 damage to your optics, to your body.
Is this before reduction?
This is before reduction.
Right. So that's 1.
Yeah,
I've
I think
taken
it's just
5
doing 1 to
plus
each of these
1.
locations.
Plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Take 9 damage.
Boosh. And
God damn.
And I
Kung
have a,
Fu, no!
and I have a crippled arm. Pincer arm.
I think I gotta be a baller and spend the 2 action points and then 3 more action points to try to give Wilhelm the same business.
Whew. Cheers for that, Jeff. That hurt.
I'm in danger.
Yeah,
Oh, that looks like he did it. Yeah, there you go.
that's 4
You are in
successes.
danger.
So
No
I'll
more
get
kung fu.
I'll get back a couple action points.
Good job. I've got 3 arms, eh? One of them's crippled. Good job. I've got 2 spare.
2 spare penises.
You are a spare.
He's gonna spend a luck point and
Right.
re-roll those blanks. Smoke them while you got them.
Yeah, you got one more.
They got luck.
If they're a notable NPC, they do.
Okay.
And,
They get
and-
half of their luck points.
And if they've got tagged
Uh,
skills, that means they're a notable NPC.
Hmm.
So,
Regular
is it 4
NPCs have
damage
tag
before my
skills.
damage reduction?
Yeah, regulars have tags.
Do they?
Yeah, you'll take 5 damage before your reduction, and you'll also.
They do. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, where's it hitting me?
It was in the head, and then I don't. 12 is one of the arms.
Right arm.
Okay. Your arm is gonna take 2, but I think your reduction will shave that off.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say physical DR is good. And then my head took 5 before damage reduction? Oh, I don't even have any on there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh, I
so
thought you
I'm
had army helmet.
stunned now? Oh, I do have the army helmet. You're right. I just didn't put it on. I did. But
Yeah.
I believe it was last time.
You didn't
got
check
put it
it
in.
on the sheet.
Yeah, I just, oopsie. We did talk about that.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, whoopsie. I don't have the stats for army helmets immediately on me.
I think it's 1 and
What
2,
is it good?
or 2 and 1.
Yeah,
It's I think it's just 2.
just two.
I think it does.
physical,
Yeah,
nothing else,
just
right?
two physical. I mean,
Sure, it's not 2
it's
physical.
enough to
and
not
one
get a
3
crippled
damage.
head.
I think it's 2 physical and 1 energy. You know?
Yeah.
No,
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
I'll take it.
I'm
Yeah.
more likely wrong.
They've
forgot
just
that
got
we did
the
talk about that.
they've just got the physical for here, so
I really
they're
like
alright.
it too.
It's gonna be Kung Fu's turn after that.
Kung Fu. Well, I've got a 1 crippled arm, but it doesn't really affect me because I've got a couple spare. So I'm going to attack this boy with my buzzsaw arm again.
Okay. Buzz 'em.
What's the action point situation?
Buzz off.
You guys have 1.
1. I'll spend the 1. And get 5 successes.
Certainly paid off.
So we're up to 4. So I'm gonna drop 3 in.
Yes.
I'm gonna drop 3 into the damage on this. So
If you drop 2 into damage, you'll have enough action points left over to do another attack.
good point. I will drop 2 into that. Nine with 2 piercing on this body part. The torso.
Right. He hated that.
It's the one you want. Is he dead?
Oh yes.
Sweet. So
Wow, my X came out really big on him for some reason.
so with my
He's super dead.
other arm, I'm going to spend my 2 action points and I'm going to shoot at this guy. Now, I haven't moved, so I can still take a move. A move action won't cost me anything here, will it?
Correct.
So I'm going to move into his zone. And I'm going to attack him. I mean, I could just hit him with the same thing, actually, now, since as I'm in the same zone. Yeah, I'm going to hit him with that. Buzzsaw. Wait, don't I have action, boy? I think I do.
You do.
I have action,
Yeah,
boy,
let's
so
say.
that's good enough.
You definitely have action. Boy.
He has defense too.
Oh. Bam.
Did you want to use a luck to re-roll, or do you want to
I will.
continue?
No, I will spend a luck to reroll because my target's pretty high. It's 15. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah. You
reroll.
have a very good chance of hitting. Do you have the Blitz perk?
Yes.
The Blitz perk gives you a free re-roll for moving up to him.
Yes, I don't need to spend that luck point.
That's what it sounds like.
Hey, there you go.
And that 5 is 2 successes because it's tagged, so that's gains an action point.
Yes.
So we currently have 1 action point.
Yes.
I shall leave it for the next person, and I'll roll damage. 7 with 2 piercing on this body part. The head, right in the napper.
Awesome.
Buzzsaw in the
He
face.
Here. Well, he will definitely be stunned after that.
It's gonna feel that
I
like.
can change his hit points here.
This stun effects is action stuff, right?
Yeah, I have to spend action points in order to do anything for him.
And he's got -2. Because that's an injured face, he's got -2 on any perception test, which includes any attack.
This is also true.
Pretty cool. My turn.
It is Toby's turn.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
Ooh, right it.
the house is also a separate zone, right?
Yes.
I'm going to move over here. And I will be shooting at that one with an increased difficulty because I found out that my weapon isn't a sniper at all. It's still a close range weapon.
You're gonna have to get a mod on that.
I'm gonna have to get that modded, yeah.
There
So-
were long mods on some of the stuff that you traded away to the guy. Like you can slap one on your thing.
Okay, so a long mod?
Yeah, there were long mods on the pipe rifles
Okay,
that
then I'm
you got from.
Long barrel.
the other guys.
It's a long barrel. I
Okay,
guess
then
it
I'm going
plus
to
one
change my
range.
tactics altogether. I'm gonna stay in the house, and I'm gonna shoot this guy with increased difficulty because it's
Two zones
no,
away.
actually it's a long range. It's a long range. Perfect. And let me just have a quick look at my perks. So I am going to use my minor action for an aim action.
Okay.
And because of my steady aim, I can roll 2d20s should it be needed this turn. Or 1d20 on all the attacks I make this turn, but I'm gonna roll 2d20s should it be necessary. And have I been discovered or am I still sneaking in the house?
Combat's happening, so I don't think that sneak attacks are still
Okay.
a thing.
Alright, in that case, I'm just going to start blasting. With my aim
I would
action.
Started blast.
I might argue that he still does get a sneak attack from in the house.
Was that?
I might argue that he maybe should still get the advantage of a sneak attack if he's in the house and they've not spotted him. If you think about it in terms of a Fallout video
Yeah,
game,
you can
if
get
you're
one.
if you approach a combat that's already going on and you're in stealth mode, think about the video game. You're still hidden
Okay.
until somebody sees you. I would say he does get it.
I'll give it to you then.
Alright.
Oh, very nice.
So you'll
Three
gain-
action points.
Yes.
1 action point, I mean.
No, it'll be 2 because the difficulty to hit will be 0 because it's a sneak attack.
Okay, true. So, because of my sneak attack, let me look at my perks.
You get vicious on this damage because of sneak attack.
Yeah, I get vicious.
And you also
Let's
get
go.
2 extra damage dice from your thing.
Awesome. Roll 20 is really slow for me today for some reason.
It's because of this
It
map.
seems like it's pretty slow for everybody.
It's the map.
Yeah. So it takes a while to do everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I was having some issues.
I'll try to close and open my sheet, that might work. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to do 2 additional damage. There we go. That's not good. I'm going to use 1 luck point to roll 3 of those. So 3d20, 3d6.
I think you get another one because your thing says it's calibrated, which means it should have the vicious effect on it.
Okay.
And the pipe bolt action has piercing 1 to start.
Alright, so
as
1
well.
more d6.
2 more.
2 more. Okay, there we go.
Okay. An A for effort.
So in total, that's
It's 10. It's 9.
4 effects. So 4
5,
vicious,
it's 5 and
8
4.
vicious,
4 of them are vicious, so it's 9 damage.
Yeah. 9
Yeah.
damage on this guy.
Very nice.
Okay.
And now I just need to roll the body part.
You do have the tactical scope that'll give you a reroll on this if you want to take it as well.
True.
But
true.
I'll let you roll your damage first.
Oh,
It's 8 damage.
so let's roll my area. Which one is that?
Torso.
Where's the torso?
Torso. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay with the torso, but when I inflict a critical hit, how much armor does he have? I mean, is it a critical hit?
Yeah, you pierce
Okay.
all the thing. You're
I also
critting
have
him.
bloody mess. I have bloody
Hey.
mess, so I can re-roll.
Yeah, give me another location.
No, just 1d6 first.
it
And if it's an
automatically
effect,
causes a
I
Oh, I
get
gotcha.
another
The
effect.
it causes a second injury,
Okay.
doesn't it?
Nope, it doesn't cause a second injury
If
this
you roll
time.
an effect, it does, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So his chest is bleeding, but that's
Okay.
it.
Good target.
Gary, I believe.
my head. I think I gotta just run right there. That's
Cutting out a bunch. I didn't catch that.
I'm mulling away to myself. Don't worry about me. Yeah, I'm right. I just gotta fucking run. So, where's the
Gonna-
nearest bad guy?
Right here. You can sprint to this guy and try to
Yeah,
give him the
'cause
beans.
I can't melee from one away. I need to be in the same zone, right?
This
Have
is true.
You've got action boy.
Unless
haven't
if
you?
he's like right next to the thing, I'll let it go. But you can.
Yeah, but I can't use action boy to if I've sprinted. Because
No,
that's two
Aye, it's a
zones,
major.
is
It's,
it?
it's a major action sprint. You can't do any more movements, but you can still take a second major action. You can spend 2 action points to attack, and because you've got action boy,
Yeah.
it'll just be normal difficulty.
That's
All
true.
right. Sweet. Well then,
Spend 2 and get an attack.
spending 2.
Spend 3. Because he's got a difficulty of 2. Spend 3, mate. Get the third dice.
Spend 69.
This dude actually just has difficulty 1. It's the other guy that
Oh,
has
does he?
difficulty 2.
Okay, spend the extra dice anyway, mate. Oh my days!
Ooh.
What the fuck is that, Chris? You can't roll like that on your birthday. Roll 20 can't do that to you on your birthday, man. What the fuck is that?
That's fucking dirty, man.
What is that? Roll 20, how can you do that to Chris on his fucking birthday? Do you know what it is? Because it thinks we're playing D&D and it thinks you've just rolled 2 20s,
Yeah,
which it
exactly.
thinks is
Probably
amazing.
that.
There you go. I spent 2 luck.
Send 2 luck points for that. Okay.
I appeal for
Oh.
I appeal for a free birthday reroll on that, because roll 20 did him dirty
No.
there.
No,
Roll 20 did you dirty on your birthday. I appeal for a free reroll.
You give me some damage.
That's a pretty rough roll. God damn.
Fuck you, roll
Jeez.
20 did that on his birthday. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Woo.
There we go. 5 with 2 piercing, bitch.
Okay. You can give me a location. You always get to choose the location too, because you have a Pip-Boy if you want. But
yeah, but what baseball bat? Like, I care.
yeah, you can still do the thing.
Hit him in the leg. So I didn't mean to hit the 12. Like literally, like the internet is so bad that everything keeps like juddering.
Lagging eye.
Yeah.
You got the right leg.
Okay. They fall.
Falls as in dead or just falls prone?
Oh, yes.
Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well done,
Um,
Gareth.
Hell yeah.
now that both of them are down, it's back to Wilhelm.
All right. Let's see. I guess this one right next to me, huh? Let's see what our action points at. We're at 1. Oh,
He's
of
one
course.
zone away from you, remember, just in case you need to move.
Should I just like full send him and get us a bunch of action points? Just give Jeffrey some action points.
Do it, mate.
I'm I was like, that sounds like kind of awesome actually.
I'm all
You gonna
for
buy a
it.
bunch of action points to roll 5 dice? Is that what I'm
Yeah,
hearing?
I'm really gonna generate some action points on this guy.
Okay. You'll give me 5.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Well worth it every time. Well worth it.
Sweet. Are you also you using the aim action and picking his torso to get all your rerolls?
Of course.
Oh, this will actually. You're not under the effects of alcohol, so the agility things all have +1 difficulty for you.
Yeah.
So
That's all right.
he'll have defense 3, but you can roll your stuff.
Perfect. All right.
I guess I
let's
see
see.
bass.
All right, so we're gonna do so on. There's there we go. Oh, waiting for everything to load.
Venturing with you guys made Wilhelm an alcoholic.
Being
It was the first
42,
day.
being 42, being 42 in
My
the
first
wasteland, being an elderly man in the wasteland has made him an alcoholic.
Yeah.
He's known Toby for a day. I'm not the reason he's an alcoholic.
Bam.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
we re-roll that
Bam.
16. Because, yeah, bam. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
There you go.
Or you have.
Oh, there you go. Two
Bam.
more.
Two more. There's 6 successes for you. Bam.
Cool. You'll get 3 action points back.
Hooray.
You can give me some damage on that guy. Somehow it didn't get taken down before, but that's okay.
Yeah. Bam.
5 energy with 2 piercing.
Let's see.
Yeah, give me a body part.
The body, of course.
Oh yes, duh. Jeez.
You get to
I don't
pick
know.
it.
Yeah, and it's also how you get your reroll and all that. I forgot.
Yeah.
Why are you choosing
I
center mass in it?
yeah. You're
Big
gonna give
bit.
him another one?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I think I'm gonna go for another attack.
Go on, son.
So-
Spend free, mate. Take the extra dice too.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You will have difficulty 4 because of your
Yeah,
Alcohol
spend
addiction
the
and
dice,
the
spend
second
the
thing.
dice, spend the dice.
Just go for dice. Do I
Oliver
wanna give
saying to send it. Yeah, I like
just
getting.
full send?
Yeah, I like getting
why not?
my things.
I don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. Let me do the thing here.
You going full spend, full send.
Full spend, full send.
Sweet.
It's Gary's birthday. I got it.
Yeah, you gotta.
Fucking right, you've got that.
Like, come on.
Birthday.
Spend the dice.
Murdering cultists
Yeah.
for Gary's birthday.
All right,
Makes
what do we
sense
got
to
here?
me.
I'll definitely re-roll one of those 18s. I already got the 4 successes, but whatever. Might as well.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to reroll one of them for the thing. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna use the luck point to reroll it 20. Yeah,
There you go, there you go. That's another 2
Right.
successes. That's 2 action
Yeah,
points.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is filthy.
Give me
to me.
give me that damage.
I got you. Alright. Yeah. Bam.
That's pretty good. Give me the location.
Center mass, isn't it?
Oh, it's the torso. Yeah, jeez.
More torso. More bleed.
Yep. Right.
Alright.
Just blasted him
Boom,
full of
boom.
fusion cells. I love
Yeah.
that.
You doing anything else?
Nope, that's it. That should be good for us.
Alright.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm done.
What?
I was just thinking.
Gotta spend the AP for this dude to do an action.
Yep.
Makes sense to me.
No, he's going to try and run away to the temple. Guys, I think we should let him go and we should follow him to find out where this temple is.
He's using it to shotgun Wilhelm.
Oh, the motherfucker. I thought he was going to run away like a good idiot.
Oh
He
no.
isn't listening to his leader.
He is the leader.
Oh, he is the leader.
Yeah, he follows his own commands. 2 is all I need, right?
Yeah.
You don't have 9 agility.
Oh, actually, no,
You
I-
do. You've
I
got
need-
9 agility.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
so
he
no,
needs-
it is
yeah.
2 he needs. It is 2. Wait, what's the
needs-
range of his gun?
He needs more because his vision
cool.
is wrecked from
And
getting.
It's a close
The
gun
head
as
injury.
well. It's a close range gun at medium
He's
range
got the
also.
long mod on it. so it's
Ah,
medium?
So he does, yeah.
Yeah, I got him set.
You've got him modded up.
He came prepared.
You would have him modded up, like, yeah. What the fuck is
He's
that?
not gonna bleed out.
Ah, that's what that is.
Shucks. I was really hoping.
Spend another action point to move him a little bit, but it's gonna be Kung Fu's turn after that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll beat his ass, Kung Fu.
I'm going to have Blitz on him as well, because I'm
Yeah,
moving into his zone, so I'm going to get my Blitz.
he spent an action point to give you a reroll. That's crazy. Crazy how that works.
Yep. What's the action point situation? There's 2, so I'm spending 1 on this attack, Jeff.
You got it.
No, wait, is there 2?
There's 2 in the pool.
There's 2 in the pool. I'm not spending 1 then. 'Cause
Okay,
I wanna
just
make
rolling
sure
2
there's-
dice.
I want to make sure there's at least 2 left over, yeah.
He does have defense too. I don't know if that
Mate, remember who you're
motivates
talking
you to spend.
Oh no, right, spending a luck point. Oof.
You get your blitz.
Oh yeah,
Your-
I've got
your
blitz. I've got a free roll. Right, so I'm going to spend a luck
Okay.
point and I'm going to re-roll both.
Okay.
Jeez, oh. There you go, and I gain an action point.
It's true.
So there's 3 action points. Oh well, I'll roll my damage first.
Give me a location.
6 with 6 piercing. On his
The torso.
torso, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this dude's all sliced up.
Still alive.
Oh my no. No, not at all.
Ah, yes.
Awesome. We got them all.
I guess I'll do loot and then we'll take a quick 5.
Sure.
That sounds good.
So,
Okay.
what do
So
they
I'll start
have?
preparing a snack for halftime then.
Yeah. Probably lots of shotgun ammo. It seems like that's a thing. Jesus.
Yeah, none of us use a shotgun currently. What's your
Yeah.
what's your agility small guns like, Gary? Are you any good with guns? Oh, there's a 10mm pistol.
There's 2 of them.
2 of them.
Told you the 10 mil ammo is coming.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Somebody want to give me 4 d20s for their wealth?
Might as well. I'm already rolling, so 4d20 is relevant. 45.
Okay. Cool. These guys all have cultist blades. They're just counted as serrated machetes as far as I'm concerned. Serrated
What?
machete's pretty good. Piercing 1, persistent damage, 5 dice.
Ooh. Is there 2 of them?
Yes.
If there's one left after the other people are finished taking them, then I'll take one, because I've got a normal machete. That's instantly better than my machete.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in the pile here.
Okay.
And
So here's the thing, I've already got mods that give me piercing and vicious damage on my unarmed and my buzzsaw, so the 3 of you should probably take one of them. That's a good melee weapon for each of you.
I'm going with one of the cultist blades then.
Definitely say everybody
I have
should
the-
take one of them. That's a nice weapon.
Well displayed? Yeah.
Piercing and persistent.
these guys are all also wearing hunter's pelt outfits. And the main dude had a hunter's hood on. What we're counting these cultist clothes as. They have 2 DR on every body part, except the head for the hood. But
Is that 2 physical and 2
they-
energy? No radiation.
yeah, they also count as being shadowed 4. Shadowed 4 allows you to ignore the first complication you get on sneak tests, and you get to reroll a d20 on each sneak test that you make once per scene.
So
If you have Shadowed 5, you get to reroll on all your sneak
Aye,
tests.
so even if you don't benefit from the damage reduction, you should stick that on under your clothes, because you'll benefit from that.
It is unfortunate. It's an outfit rather than
It's an
clothing,
outfit, yeah.
so you can't wear it with armor.
That sucks.
That is unfortunate.
But it could be worn in a very sneaky situation,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to infiltrate into a base or something.
A temple, for
Yeah,
example.
like yes,
So I am
like
going
a
to
chapel
take
in the middle of the
set-
night.
Yeah, I'm going to take a set.
Yeah,
of
let's just
that.
put it right. Let's just put it over our Mr. Handy Robot. I'm sure they won't know.
Just hang it over me like a drape.
Just like,
Hunters.
no, he's one of the boys. It's cool.
We'll take that quick break. I'll let you guys figure out anything you need to figure out. I'll send that hunter's table and the chat for fun.
Yeah, if I'm
Nice
going to
one.
need your assistance with something.
Okay,
It's not.
Yeah,
super
what's
urgent.
that?
I'm probably not gonna.
hang on 2
Uh,
seconds then.
when does-
I'll just do this and then you can do that in the break. So,
Yeah.
we'll see you in 5 minutes, Twitch. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back for part 2. And we've all leveled up. We've done it in the break.
That's true. That's how easy this game is to figure out your level ups.
So for my
Break time level up.
For my skill increase, I did my unarmed up from a 4 to a 5, and for my perk, I took Evasive, which is that one you can see in the chat, I get +2 physical and energy damage resistance all over.
I also took that one.
Toby has
Because
also took
Toby is
evasive.
an evasive big guy.
Makes sense to me.
Me and Toby have both just bumped ourselves up from +3, from 3 damage
5.
reduction to 5 all over.
That's pretty good.
That'll teach those double barrel shotguns.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I envy you in your damage reduction.
Do we have a roll on an amount of 10 mil ammo
Oh,
found, Jeff?
Yes, we do. Let me figure out what that is. We can roll on some shotgun ammo too.
For this level up, I took repair, leveled up, and then laser commander. But I'm probably gonna help fix you up right now. Since
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can assist you. I'll give you the assist if you repair me. And
yeah,
I have
I will
got,
say, I think
I have now got the multi-tool or whatever it is. Not the robot repair kits, those are one use, those are stim packs basically, but I've also got the multi-tool. Multi-tool is
I also have a multi-tool.
it reduces difficulty of repair test by 1, minimum 0. So if he has a multi-tool and I have a multi-tool, does that mean I can assist and we can reduce the difficulty by 2?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
That sounds good to me.
He also has the deluxe toolkit to bring it down another 1.
So
Really
it's-
going all out in the repairs.
So,
Yeah.
so it's 0.
Tim Allen over here.
Oh.
Yeah, sweet. So difficulty 0.
I'll let you
for
know what you're
okay, then.
rolling for this ammo afterwards.
Okay. Do you
Okay,
want-
so I'll get him fixed up now.
Okay.
Oh, I got my character sheet first. There we
I'll
go.
get ready to roll
Oh.
my assist.
All right, so this is we only need 2 on this one.
Intelligence repair, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And our difficulty 0
Yeah.
because of all those bonuses. I think.
It's true.
Yeah. There you go.
It does have +1 difficulty for you having an injury, but I still think that that's enough to not have it be difficulty 1. I think it's still difficulty 0.
Okay, so the first one will
okay.
just cure my injury. The first one doesn't heal me. Right?
Yeah, if you want. It's your
What?
goal.
Isn't that how it
wanna do
works? You
that?
get to pick injury
Yeah,
or...
Yeah,
Yeah, so
you
first...
get to pick.
So first one heals my injury, so I've still got some... we still need to do more to get me up to full health.
Don't worry,
Okay,
I'll get you there.
And I'll do the assist on that again. So
Not
that's
too many,
another
though.
action point. We're just going to roll 2, and then we'll
Yeah.
just get the
Yeah.
action points from 2 and just assume... Oh... What would the complication be? Because I've only got 2 luck, I might just have to take it.
What is your complication gonna be?
From repair.
I can't wreck that new multi-tool. I wish.
That would be mean.
That would be mean. What are we gonna do with this complication? I think I'll just I'll go with your easy answer, and I'll just take an action point for myself.
There you go, that's fine. I'll take that complication then. So I can get full hit points and regain 2 action points, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
you're
very
all
much.
good?
Thank you, Master Wilhelm, and I'll give him a deep bow. I'll bow down with my thrusters. Thank you, Master Wilhelm.
Somebody can give me 8 combat dice.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
I can get you. I'm ready. Oh, nice roll.
Somebody else can give me 3 after that. That is a nice roll.
I'll do it. I haven't done
You
one yet.
get 27 10mm ammo.
Anybody mind if I take all that?
Go
Nah,
right
man, that's
ahead.
all yours. Here, I'm gonna roll this one.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, and 10 shotgun shells.
Bam.
I guess we can keep that in standby. We can have like whoever can hold the most hold that. Yeah, we got some cool shotguns. These guys, I'm sure. Are we healed? I know I just healed him, but are the humans? Okay?
Nobody healed you yet.
Somebody help my niece.
I don't know who the medicine checker is here.
I mean, I would.
You also
I would,
have food if you want to just eat something.
You could
but,
just eat. I'd be happy to try and help you, but I don't think my medicine is my strong point. I've got an intelligence 4 and a medicine 0. I've got a grand total of 4.
I've got a
Sounds like
7
I
in
did.
total.
You got 7 and what?
7
total
So 3
for-
medicine and 4 in intelligence.
Gary, any better? Any good at healing?
Hey, I gotta see it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great though. I guess we'll just eat some food then, won't we?
Eating,
That's okay.
eating food's a good one because
The hell food do we
means
even got?
you're gonna have to eat at one point every day anyway.
You guys
I
just
guess we got into
ate. You ate a little while ago at the place.
I mean,
You guys got your corn soup,
medicine
remember?
check. I can try a medicine
there we go.
check.
You have a bunch of mole rat meat. You get an extra. You get to add an AP to your pool, I think, when you eat it, or something like
Do I have
that.
Shall I just
Do
do
I
a
have to do
medicine
a,
check?
do I have to do a cooking check?
You can
for
you can try a
that?
medicine check if you want.
Do a medicine check. I'll
It's
try
already
and
cooked.
assist you.
There we go.
Oh shit. Oh, did you get it?
1 success.
Hey, I'll take it.
He didn't have an injury, so
And
so
right.
so I heal 3 HP for you.
Oh, that's exactly. how
I'm
much I need.
gonna do an
Look at that, we did
assist
it.
just to see if we can get an action point. No. Okay.
Bam, all good. Surprisingly, I took very little damage without being shot in the face.
Level 7, baby.
hell yeah, brother.
This is the highest.
Level
I've been.
7 is when all the good stuff starts coming.
This is the highest I've
pretty
been.
happy
Level
with it.
7. I've got another one that's level 6. I think this is the highest I've been.
We're gonna be way higher than level 7. We're going to the moon,
Nice.
and we're gonna. If we miss, we'll land among the stars.
I love to see it. I
was
love
just
to
like,
see
oh, I just want to die
Uh,
in peace.
it. Just
Oh,
want to
there's
die
no
of old
dying
age.
here. No,
He just wants to die of old
You
age
only-
at 43.
you only die in pieces in this game.
I wasted my life. I was level 1 for 42 years.
Crazy how that worked.
I wasted my youth.
So you guys pillaged these dudes, and on the main guy there, shotgun guy, he had a note on his person.
Oh.
I know what you'd say. Oh, it's probably gonna go in the handouts. Let's see. So what's that?
I actually
note?
don't have it in the handout, but I can add it at some point.
It better not be in wingding.
Nope, it says, continue to place the seeds of the future wise one into the water supply. This must happen so he can feed off enough of their dreams to ascend when you join us on the ritual during the blood moon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Blood Moon Ritual. Okay.
Blood moon ritual.
So
Eat delicious dreams. Alright.
what kind of rule is that
moon.
to know if we know what a blood moon is?
You guys can do either survival intelligence or survival perception, and give me a group test, I guess.
I have pretty good survival's a no wait.
You've got
I've-
good
survival's
survival
not tagged, but I have
perception,
8
yeah.
perception.
Perception.
I'll have 11 untagged.
Do you see your tagged,
bad.
David?
My survival is a 4 and it's stacked.
Yeah, I think it's you.
But all right, but my
Yeah.
perception is horrible.
Oh, is it?
It's a 4.
I think it's Wilhelm then.
And what's the difficulty? Because I can always use the luck of the draw.
This is going to be difficulty 3.
I can always use the luck of the draw and use luck.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think this will only be difficulty 2.
There's
This will
also
be difficulty 2.
there's also 3 action points there.
That's also true. Actually, didn't you gain at least 1 from healing at some
I think
point?
so.
2.
I think from one of the repairs we got one or something.
2
Yeah,
at least.
you got a bunch of action points.
Do we
But
want to use
whoever-
the luck or because it's easy? Do you want to wait? I don't know how many times you can use it. So,
Wilhelm, will you roll or shall I?
your luck thing. How often can you use it?
Until he
Um,
runs
3
out of
more.
luck points.
2 more
Oh,
times.
does it cost luck points?
Yes.
Plus a luck point, yeah.
He's
That's a
using
pretty-
luck to use luck instead of the regular stat.
Exactly.
I see. How many luck points do you have left?
3.
It's up to you. If you want to use it, I'll let you, but you might want to. We've been rolling a lot of 20s too.
I'm gonna use
So-
one because I can automatically reroll during combat when I take an aim action. So
That's
I'm
true.
going for luck, and it's being slow again.
Are you leading this,
luck.
or who's
I'm
the?
leading it.
I think
Okay.
Toby
I
is.
think
I'm
you
leading it.
let's lead it.
Luck
Are you buying
survival.
any extra d20s?
Perhaps one. Yeah, one.
And everybody can assist this with either perception or the other one there.
I am
Perception
going
or
to
intelligence survival.
I am going to use one luck point to reroll that 20.
That'll put you down to 2
Just
or 1. Okay,
Just one.
cool.
I guess. Okay. It won't let me
Oh,
roll
I
the
got one
assist
with
that
my
way, does it?
assist.
Let's see if I can just.
And I
roll
got
the assist
another
to you.
one, so 3 successes.
Huh, that's weird. Mine's being weird, so I'm gonna just do it manually. Says something about a token. Let's see. Character sheet. Roll. 1d20. You said perception survival? Or no? Yeah.
Perception or intelligence survival.
There. That's what I got for my assist. Oof. Not so great.
I should have rolled on perception, but I got a success anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. Blood
You
moon.
guys look up and you think that moon looks a little bloody.
Oh.
Toby, you recall from your scout training manual that the blood moon is the full moon in September. That moon looks pretty full.
Well,
You don't have a schedule for that, but looks pretty full, and it looks pinkish in hue. Starting to look a little bloody up there.
if I look up at a moon, I think we're in the month of September. That's usually the moment when the moon looks like this.
Harry's got a date on his thing. It's September.
Yeah,
The Pip Gary tells him so.
yeah, the Pip, the Gary, sorry, I'll tell him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Gary boy.
The great Oracle of Gary confirms this.
So, do you think we should try and find their temple, these baddie cultists? But also we should, before we do, we should report into the people of this town, maybe the people at the inn, Hannah and what's his name, that we've found these guys. We found their creepers. And obviously, and we can tell them what's going on. They're poisoning their water. And we can tell them
Yes,
that. We can tell them that now.
Yeah.
but the poison has been taken care of. I ate it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can go report into
Yeah, let's
to
do
whoever.
that. Let's do that.
Small guns.
This guy up here got to watch the whole thing.
You did. Let's tell him first that what's happened. Let's talk to him first.
Agreed.
Okay. He's just watching out the window. What are you gonna tell him?
We have apprehended your creepers, Mr. Townsperson.
He tells you that they're residents here.
Well, we found who's been creeping around, and turns out they have been trying to poison your water supply. Something to do with making you have strange dreams that will manifest some monster. Dreams is just another law of being immortal. I don't have dreams, only programming. Makes more sense. Everything's logical, ones and zeros. You mortals and your crazy squishy brains. But anyway, yes, they're trying to poison you and your people. This cult. And they're having a festival at a temple tonight, we think. And we're going to go and stop them because we believe they're bad people and they're hurting your town. And we think you're good people, as far as I can tell. My mortal behavioural analysis analyzer tells me that you're good people. Remember, I've got a charisma 4 and intelligence 4. I'm trying to
Yeah,
I'm trying to be an idiot here.
Yeah, that guy's gonna just kind of go back to it.
Okay.
He's gonna. He'll kindly ask the mutant to leave his house now that you guys are done with that.
Like, please leave.
Yeah.
You're not good.
Yeah,
Thank you for using
thanks.
your.
You can get out of my house now.
And we're going to drag their bodies away from the water so they don't decompose next to their water supply.
Okay. And you wanted to touch base with the Stevensons?
Yes, definitely.
Alright. Alright.
Let's do that, fellas.
Sounds good to me.
Kung Fu.
Wilhelm won't say anything because he's too sober. He's like,
Sober.
oh, I can't talk to people. Oh, God.
Good evening, mortals. Anyone coming with me?
Yeah, and
I'll
anybody else checking
yeah,
in
I
with
think-
these guys?
I'll be nearby. Yeah, you know, I'll go as precaution that I won't do anything to talk. Don't ask me to help me talk.
Okay, I'll go tell them. I'll explain what we've been doing, what we discovered about them poisoning the water, and I'll take the note and I'll show them the note and explain, look, they're poisoning you for whatever weird, weak, mortal human reason. Cults and worship of entities, it's all nonsense. You mortals really are squishy, not just in body but in brain. Your programming's all wrong.
Bill tells you guys after you report in that there's like an abandoned farm to the northeast that the cultists have been known to hang out at. The local townsfolk avoid the place.
Northeast.
Why would they make a farmhouse into a temple?
It's the wasteland. They'll make anything into anything out here, eh?
He hasn't seen it himself, and he doesn't know the location. He's only like heard about this place.
Northeast of here. Do you know how far northeast of here? Roughly.
Oh,
And I'll go grab Gary and I'll just like grab him by the wrist and pull him along. Can you show me on this?
he like gestures to a broad area on the map, and he says like it's about like a half an hour away from here.
I bow and say thank you. Would you like to buy some dead people's clothes?
I'm a little low on finances right now, but perhaps in the future.
Sure. You guys, what's the plan? Are we going to go tonight? I think the plan should be obviously not tonight as in on this session. We'll do it in the next session, but game time, we should go tonight. We should
Yes,
not wait. We
they
should
have
go.
their blood moon now.
Yeah.
We need to stop them when the blood moon is there.
That's true. It's pretty time sensitive, it seems.
I think we should go. Gary, what do you
Okay.
say?
You guys can give
Yeah.
me another perception survival group test, and I'll work towards wrapping it up here.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to spend my last luck point then to do another luck of the draw.
Okay. I assume that means you're leading again.
Yeah.
Got
That's my last luck point. There we go. And I'm gonna buy one AP,
I've got 2 with the
One.
assist.
Pretty cool.
1d20 for an additional AP.
And another 2.
There we
That's
go.
4, baby.
Okay.
Okay, let me give you mine. Let's see if it actually will let me roll this time. I'll see assist. There we go. And roll to assist. Okay.
You guys are at least going back to max AP.
Nice.
I guess I gotta do that.
You can spend some leftovers to do this stuff faster. But
Oh, give me 1 sec. Oh, there we go. I'm having an issue with the thing again. There we go. Perception survival. There you go.
There's another one.
okay, cool.
Damn.
Following the lead from Phil, you guys go into the woods to the northeast, and you conveniently find like an obvious like game trail. Like you can tell that like people and animals have gone through here like a lot, and you follow it pretty quickly and easily. After about a half an hour, you guys come upon an abandoned farmhouse in the woods. There's like, you see like a couple of torches up on like walls, aside from other things. That's how you spot it. But there's a bunch of, I don't know how loaded this is for you guys yet, but I'll point at things in a moment.
Slowly.
It started.
Okay.
I mean, no, I've got it. I'm just trying to get the zoom right. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it all.
And these should have Fog of War on. Is that true?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. They're all blocked out.
All right, beautiful. There's a barn over here, and there's a farmhouse over here. The farmhouse has a big wraparound porch that the lower level has like surrounded in makeshift fortifications of like scrap metal and wood and such. There's like slits for people to shoot out of it though, but they would have cover on the other side of it. The roof of the porch where it wraps up has also been made into like battlements. It has like a chest high wall of junk, and you guys can see like somebody patrolling on the roof in the torch light there, as well as like these makeshift walls around the property. They also have a dude sitting at one of the towers here, and another guy at the tower here. There's also a like barbed wire fence, like a fence.
Yep.
Over here between the barn and the wall. And there is an old tractor that is half submerged in the mud. I guess there's another little wall up here too. But you guys spot the torches in the distance, and you can choose what direction you want to try to sneak in on this place from for next time.
Nice. Well, if you leave if you leave us on that map, then we can check and think about it in between sessions,
Yes, I'll let me copy paste you guys over there. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there for now.
That's great.
But
I'm excited to see this Blood Moon ritual.
The Blood Moon ritual, Battle of the Blood Moon. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
It ain't about
this accidentally became very like Halloween themed. It was very unintentional how Halloweeny this ended up being.
Well, it's nice timing. It's certainly nice timing, Jeff. Especially because on YouTube the video is going to land in about a week, so it's going to be pretty close to Halloween. So thank you for that. It's pretty cool, man. I'm looking forward to the next session. Can't wait.
And that
everybody,
means we got a Fallout episode.
What was that?
Halloween episode. That means we got a Halloween episode for Fallout too.
I'll wrap up the video and then we'll talk about when we're going to do the next session. So thank you, Jeff. That was fun. I'm excited for level 7. I'm excited for this next session. Thanks, Matthew and David, for playing. Thank you, Chris, for playing and for streaming us to your Twitch audience. For sharing your birthday with us, mate. Thanks for letting us be part of your day. We appreciate you.
Happy birthday, bro.
We love you. Happy birthday, dude. So thank you very much, Chris. I will see you all soon. I'll see you at the weekend, Chris, but we'll talk about next session once I've wrapped this up. So to the viewers on Chris's Twitch now and to the YouTube viewers later on, thank you very much for watching. We are RxOliver and the gang. We love you. Stay safe, because war never changes. Good night.
Bye.